This is just an AI image coloring book that I generated using Perplexity. Now that sounds very surprising because Perplexity is mostly known for research tool, but Perplexity also has an AI image generator feature that lets you generate an AI image like these ones with just a simple prompting. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can generate an image with the style of a coloring book, which may be useful in a classroom, and you might even sell it on the internet, because I do know some people actually make good amount of money by generating AI images like these ones, and they could sell it to platforms like Amazon. Some people also sell it on Etsy, and the process of doing so is actually very simple, especially if you have a Perplexity Pro account. Yes, this is only available for anyone that is using the Pro version of Perplexity. Otherwise, this feature, this AI image generation, is not available. And if you don't have Perplexity Pro, you can actually check the video description, because there is a coupon for the $10 discount, at least for the first month of your Perplexity Pro subscription. But anyway, to create something like this, you have to go to the settings page, because there is something that we need to change first. So on the account menu right here, you want to scroll down and you want to change the image generation model to Flux.1. So this is the model that I highly recommend. I actually have been experimenting with Playground, with DALL-E 3, with Flux, and overall Flux.1 is a lot better than these other two models. I think DALL-E 3 is also pretty good, but it's a bit too complicated compared to Flux.1, and that's why I do encourage you to just use the Flux.1 model. Now I'm going to click on it, and after that, let's go to the home page, and I'm going to create a new thread. So this is the prompt that I prepared for this video. You can actually just pause this video and then copy this prompt. It's very short. It's just describing the picture that I want to create. I just want to create a picture of a rabbit it's just sitting on a garden surrounded by colorful flowers. But of course, there is no color at all, because the picture is supposed to be just black and white. Now, I do recommend to enable the auto mode, because we don't want to do some research here. This is just for generating a picture. And I do recommend to disable web search. There is no point to use that, because again, this is not for research. And when you're done with the prompting, you can actually just click the send button and just wait until Perplexity giving you the response. Now, you can click this generate image button right here, and you can actually just select the illustration or a painting style. But I highly recommend not to do that. That's usually not going to give you the best image. Instead, you have to click on this button that says custom prompt. Let's do that. And I'm going to remove this. This is the prompt that was suggested by Perplexity based on this answer, but it's usually not going to be a good prompt. So let me remove that. Right click and then paste it again. So basically, this is the same prompt from this one. So we just used the prompt that we just used before to get this answer, and then we want to use the same prompt to generate the picture. It's really awkward. It's not something that we can do right away, like in many other tools where you can generate an image using a dedicated tool. But in Perplexity, if you want to create an image like this, you have to start a regular AI thread like this one. But anyway, I'm going to click the submit button and just wait until the AI on Perplexity generated the image for me. There you go. So this is the picture that it has generated for me. I think it's pretty good. It's quite simple. However, there is one thing that I personally didn't like from this picture, which is this gray area that should represent shadow. And you can see that it's everywhere. It's actually making the image more lifelike, and I think it looks a lot better. But if you don't want to get this gray area around the edges of the lines, then you can modify the prompt a little bit. So usually if I want to remove that, I'm going to generate another image. Let's click custom prompt again. And okay, I have to get access. Okay, that's a really awkward user interface. I couldn't get to the very bottom, but that's okay. So in this case, I'm going to add something like make it high contrast. Usually that's the magic prompt to remove all that gray shadow on the picture. And I'm going to just press tab and then enter to submit the prompt. I couldn't access the button because the interface was awful here, but I think that's okay. And there you go. As you can see, this new picture has no shadow at all. It has no gray area. It's just black and white. It's very bold line, and I think it's much more usable than the previous picture than this one. Although this is actually not bad, but I think this picture is a lot better. It's a lot simpler, and I think children's age 3 to 5 should be able to draw or color the picture. Now I'm going to copy this, and if you want to, make it into a book, you can actually use a platform like Canva, and you can copy and paste the image to Canva, and you can download it as a PDF, and then you can upload it somewhere else. So I think it's very easy to build something like this using Perplexity and Canva, and I know some people actually make living from making a picture like this. So definitely, if you are interested on building you building a coloring book like this one using Perplexity, then it is definitely an option that you can try. So that's basically it. That's how you can create an image coloring book with the coloring book style using Perplexity AI. So if you find this video to be helpful, then please consider subscribing to this channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.